Isn't ZA taking place in the future though? The concept and art is great, but I'm fairly sure it was found out it's in the future version of Kalos.
Honestly, I don't blame you for believing that. I did too. Because the whole look of the trailer looked very sci-fi-ish, but it was supposed to represent blueprints, I think. Since Lumiose City is going under renovation, and Lumiose City is based off of Paris, and in history there was a time where Paris went over major renovations, I at least am pretty sure it's based in the past. Well, fuck, this is embarrassing. It's really funny to look back on that video, how I mentioned multiple times that I'll probably make another video about creating ancestors, but ever since we actually got the first gameplay trailer, my motivation was gone. Honestly, I was a bit iffy on it not being set in the past, mainly because it was Pokemon Legends. Pokemon Legends. A legend implies it's an old tale, right? At least, that's what I thought. But the more I thought about it, I'd gladly let Pokemon experiment with gameplay, mechanics, story, and the Legends spin-off that maybe tested out stuff for their mainline games. So I'll let it slide. So, am I a little sad that Pokemon Legends is not set in the past? Sure. But I also find it being set 10 years into the future, or I guess current time because XY came out 12 years ago, to be awesome. Do you feel old yet, by the way? And hell, I could technically still make Legends ZA ancestors if I wanted to, so maybe I'll look back on that video again. But hey, I personally think it is easier to design a future design of a character rather than an ancestor. So that's what I'm doing today, baby, hell yeah! Honestly, with the hype of ZA coming out, I've been thinking about the XY cast. We have confirmation of returning characters from the original game, obviously one being AZ, but there's also Mabel, yes, the Team Flare admin from XY, and Emma, post-game baby. Which, by the way, if Team Flare gang itself wasn't so forgettable, I probably wouldn't have named Sycamore Ancestor I created Mabel. By the time I started sketching out these Pokemon characters, it is October 6th. CA is right around the corner, and god damn it, why does my motivation have to hit now? My priorities are fucked. So in the original video, I created 3 ancestors that were related to existing Pokemon XY characters, one of which was Shauna. So you must be thinking, oh, since you designed an ancestor for Shauna, you probably won't select her again and do another rival. I'm doing Shauna again. I don't know why. I think it's just because I've already done research and I know about Shauna, so it'd be easier. You guys can call me lame, I know. But I mentioned before that Shauna in the anime was a Pokemon performer, while in the manga she was an aspiring Furfrou groomer. And you know what? I think her being sort of a celebrity as a Pokemon performer fits very well for her. So I'm making her a Pokemon performer. But honestly, with this design I made, it could work both ways. Also, keep in mind, with CA being so close, there's leaks going around and probably leaks of characters. I have not seen any leaks of Pokemon ZA. So if my design is close to what it looks like in game if they appear, I'm just goated like that. Shauna has always been portrayed as a bubbly and cherry teen back in XY, and I feel like she'd still be the same way as an adult. Like I said, I imagined her to become a celebrity in the future, so I wanted her to give off the you ran into a celebrity while you were leaving IHOP vibe or something. I struggled with the outfit a bit if you couldn't tell. I knew I had to incorporate her favorite little bows on her design, and I was having difficulty with that. Like, I didn't want too much or too little. I really wanted to give her a casual celeb vibe because I don't think she'd be in full outfit on the streets like how Dianthe was in X and Y. I started with the colors a bit, but when I added some brown to the color scheme, it was set in stone after. And done! And honestly, she's super cute. I love her, actually. I trust her with my drink at a club. Is he okay? You know, Clement? The electric type gym leader? Whose gym is inside that building? The power of Clement is the 5th gym leader in the XY games, and his gym is located in that exact tower. Honestly, I'm concerned for his safety, but at the same time, did he do something reckless relating to the ZA Royale? Hear me out, but in the first trailer of Legend ZA, where it showed us footage, at the very end, it teased us the ZA Royale mechanic. But the icon what seemed to represent the ZA Royale is Lumiose Tower, the Prism Tower, which I guess makes sense because that is kind of the staple of Lumiose City, but surely Clement has to be included into this in some way. Did he create the ZA Royale? I'm actually getting into theories here. I don't even think if Clement did make the ZA Royale, that wouldn't affect his design. But yeah, Clement, a nerd, create stuff, gym leader, let's get to it. I imagine Clement's future design to be less organized. While drawn, I thought, oh, what if he's not even the gym leader anymore? Maybe Bonnie, his little sister, took over. So maybe he had more time to create gadgets. And maybe even the ZA Royale program. Imagine the t-shirt to be a PJ shirt. I don't know, maybe I'm just projecting myself a little too much on Clement as a creator of my own here with arts and comics. My attire usually consists of full-on PJs and half PJs. I also thought it would be kind of funny if I gave him a little stubble, but it's just not going well for him. Like, he's really trying to grow out that beard, but it's just not. I'm a bit mixed on his design here. Honestly, I could have done better, or maybe I just didn't give him his big backpack, so he just kind of looks a little off. But here you go, Clement. Now, for this third character, I'm going to need you to listen to me and understand. I'm not coping. In my last video, I did a Unova ancestor for ZA, assuming the game was set in the past. I am doing a future design of another Unova character who I think will appear in Kalos. If you've played Legends Arceus, you may know who I am talking about. Emmett! He is here! He's in Kalos! I know it! The rumor of winning the ZA Royale is that you get a wish granted. Everyone thought, oh, it's Hoopa then, isn't it? Because I think, like, Hoopa's the closest thing to granted wish Kalos Pokemon. And then he actually appeared in the DLC thumbnail. Chandelure is in the Pokédex. It'd be stupid of Game Freak if Emmett didn't appear. He's participating in the ZA Royale. He's gonna appear. Ranky, maybe. I don't know. I know he's in the game, but he's gonna... So... I actually designed the future design of Emmett before. It was for a little post, and I think I'll go back to that. Maybe add a little more this time, since last time it was just kind of thrown together. Okay. Immediately, I wanted to give Emmett a beard to match Ingo. Instead of his beard pointed down like Ingo's, it's pointed up. We got that opposite arrow motif, baby. Honestly, I feel like the Kalosians... Is that the word? I don't know. I think they might think Emmett is homeless because he's definitely disheveled. Clothing-wise, and design, and mentally. I mean, come on. His brother disappeared suddenly out of thin air. I would not be mentally well either. I made his coat scratched up and just a bit dirty to also reflect Ingo's jacket in Hisui, how it was torn up. And ta-da! All done with Emmett. And that's all of them. I kinda had to rush this video out because, you know, Pokemon ZA is next week and I can't upload this kind of video after it comes out. I hope you enjoyed my little insane ramblets and drawings, and on release date, around 11 AM maybe, I'll be live playing Pokemon ZA both on YouTube and Twitch. If you plan on joining, you're welcome in. I just ask you don't backseat unless I ask, and obviously no spoilers. Link is in the description for my Twitch. But have a good rest of your day. Bye bye!